Banter fam, happy Monday everyone. Again from me, just want to wish you happy Easter. Hope you had a lot of good times with your family and friends. Lots of love from me. Bringing you a quick show today just to speak around weekly close and to show you guys that we are at a make or break line. Right now, we still need to think bearish, right? Stock market bearish, a lot of things bearish. We're seeing a little relief bounce, but if we don't get through these certain areas, we are looking at a sharp move to the downside. We do have Trump, I think, speaking a little bit later. I do think there's a lot of news coming out. If it does not go to favor, we can see a sharp spike down. Now, that is obviously the negative side. The bullish side of that is if things obviously come out good. We are at a major trend line, and if we break, a big squeeze will come into play. Now, that doesn't change my thesis that I don't think today is a good trading day. However, if we close, daily close, above a trend to the bullish side today, right, this does mean tomorrow I'm looking for longs of the market, right? It does mean that, hey, this market's it's accumulating at support, and maybe I don't want to go lower, right? Maybe we're getting ready for that push. And again, we're waiting for that magnet push at any point now to those areas of that $80,000 to $90,000 push. But the thing is, if we don't get through those points and we don't get a daily close, we need to be bearish and we need to set our limit orders lower. So, 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏, hope you guys are having a great day so far. Let's go.
I try and help everyone in my space, and this is what I get. I try and fight the devils, but inside I'm just like 𝗦𝗏𝗏. Welcome to Sheldon Show.
Fam, brand channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video up, and let's jump straight into the video. So again, just want to quickly show you guys, weekly closes have come in to the market. Okay, quite a neutral when it comes to the altcoins. Okay, the big problem that we're obviously still sitting with is that trend over there. So something for me is still telling me that if we don't see real strength in the next day or two, right, it's very likely we could be seeing a push down there over this week. Right, this week, next week type of views. Again, I still think we're going to have a very strong finish to the end of April. Right, if we look at the monthly is saying, hey, short-term downside, but we should get up here by the end of the month. So for me, I'm kind of still bearish for this next week or so as it stands, but then I turn hyper bullish. Right, and all I'm looking for is lower down entries and looking for good areas to start my trading streak. All we need right now is a good trading streak and we're back in the game. Right, a really good trading streak, which means no more chasing right now. Market is extremely boring, extremely terrible right now, which means we just wait for the next trade. There's no urgency to trade right now until we know the next major trade, right? When it comes to Bitcoin's close, right, it closed off pretty strong. But again, the problem we are facing with Bitcoin is we are sitting over here. Now, the good sign is we have closed above the trend. That's a good sign. That says that, hey, there is a bullish. That's why I'm bringing you today's show, because we might turn bullish pretty quick. Right, and we'll go through this now shortly. Okay, but if this closes and comes back in here within today, tomorrow, we know it's a trap, and we do still have to brace for 65,000, if not down to the $57,000 mark. Right, which means for today, not much major trade setups. Okay, other than where we are right now. So let me show you guys where we are right now when it comes to the mid time frame. We are actually breaking out. Right, mid time frame, we are showing some strength. Okay, but I want to show you guys the important trend I want to pay attention to here is the one slightly higher. That is where we're at. Okay, so if we can daily close today above $71,000, I think it's time to go long for the week. I don't think we're going to go much lower. I think it's time for longs. We know we're getting ready for upside movement, right? If not, and we close below 70,000, I'm still bracing for downside. Okay, so that means if you're looking for some trades, right, the trade setups you'll pay attention to is the bottom trend here. You see we're making some sort of flag. We might do a little angle. That'll be a short on the break of that trend. Stop loss above the previous highs. Or let it ride, let it go, and tomorrow there's longs to the upside. Right? So again, I'm bringing you the show in case the bull scenario does play out. We need to shift our mentalities and come in quite bullish tomorrow. For now, we still need to remain bear. Right? We look at the total 3 here, and the total 3 is still in some trouble. There we go. Right into resistance. Okay, so again, if you are bearish, here's a nice little view. Okay, I'm actually going to, let's see here. So E's looking quite strong. Zcash. Okay, I said I'm not gonna trade today. I'm not gonna trade. I'm not gonna force any trades. I was gonna take a cheeky short, but all good. Not gonna do that, right? AVAX is actually showing some strength. A little bit of short-term strength on AVAX. Okay, but again, for me, not the most exciting setups just yet. So the important part today is to still keep those limit orders in. I still have limit orders on Hyperliquid at 32.33, and I have at 27. Right, I still have Solana limit orders sitting at 70 and 65. Right, I still have limit orders sitting on ETH. Right, ETH looking a little bit stronger. Okay, but I do have ETH at $1,880 and down $1,700. I do think the bears are running out of time. Okay, but I do think today, and this is what I want to show you guys now, is the stock market. Okay, this is my problem with the stock market. It bounced in a good place. Decent place that it bounced at. Right, previous support in over here, good bounce. The problem is this over here. That's the problem. Something is telling me today markets are going to turn bearish. Keep that in mind. Right, keep that in mind. But if not, a market does break above the trend, things change very quickly. Right, let's look at the rest over here. I want to see the dollar index. This needs to push up a little bit higher. Let's see anything on the video in them. Everything's kind of showing me a retest over here. Okay. Let's see Tesla. Tesla's coming down. Remember, guys, soft buy at 340, big buys at 290. Right, really paying attention to those major areas over there. Okay, guys, that is it for me today. For any 𝗏𝗏𝗏 users, if you don't have a link, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 in the link below in the description. We're starting a trading competition in the next day or two. Right, so sign up over there, lots of sign up bonuses, and join the Sniper team. We're going to have some fun this month. Guys, show up today, show up tomorrow, show up the rest of the week. By tomorrow, we'll get the next areas of longing or shorting for the week, and let's make a whole bunch of money. Lots of love, guys. See you guys all later. Have a great day. Where's my outro song here? Where is it? There's my outro. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, it's not working. Bye-bye.